Hey guys, this is not practicing. Hi Jose. Um, I broke my promise. I'm sorry. I was gonna come do the live stream last week after I went to school, first day of school, but I couldn't keep my promise. I'm sorry. um, one of the class it's on Wednesday, and oof, that requires lots of reading material stuff. So I was feel burdened by the assignments and then all the reading stuff, material stuff. So today, yes, I'm gonna go to that class. Thank you, Jose. You're so generous. Yeah, before going to that class, because after class I'm gonna have a lot of assignments again. So now, right before that class, I feel good. So I just wanted to come by here and say hi. How have you been? Please share your story with me, like since last week, or. And welcome to new subscribers. It's it's so funny when I don't do any live stream and then when I don't upload videos, still this YouTube channel getting new subscribers. That's amazing. um, so at school, I'm taking violin lesson from professor, teacher, and chamber. I'm doing the chamber, and the big thing of the course that I'm taking, that's called the introduction of like graduate study. So lots of reading, lots of writing, lots of like academic stuff about musicology. Hi, Philip. Oh, unfortunately, I didn't touch my violin today. Here it is, but yeah, I couldn't play the violin at all today. And I have to go for evening class, and my day will be done with that. Uh, yeah, so I'm working on Sibelius Violin Concerto, as some of you know already. Had a one lesson about that piece. I feel that still there are still lots of um, working, yeah, for that piece. That's a big piece, yeah. And Schumann Piano Quartet. Uh, uh, I play for chamber group. Had a first rehearsal. I think it went very well. Members are great people to play with, and and yeah. While I was studying Schumann Piano Quartet, I got to know about the violinist Daishin Kashimoto. Do you know about him? Oh my gosh, I love his playing. Oh, after I watched his video he's playing, I I bought all his record album CD through eBay, download his video online. Oh my gosh, amazing violinist. He's a concert master of Berlin Philharmonic. Wow. It's He's playing is almost like perfect musical playing that I've ever imagined. Really, really, just 99.9% perfect that I could imagine. I just fell in love about his of his playing. He's great, great violinist. Yeah, look it up. He's great and learn so much just watching his videos, short video, whatever. Yeah. Unfortunately, I cannot do orchestra this semester because too busy working and role of mommy. Hi, Zion, Anzo. Good to see you, man. Yes, yeah, so no orchestra, but still lots of things going on this semester. Yep. Learned so much, motivated so much. Oh, Jose, so you will work on new piece, or are you working on new piece right now? That's awesome. That's so good. Feel good, right? When we get a new piece, feels like we just jump into the new level and just excitement about new piece, new musical word work. Yeah, I love to work on new piece. It's such a refreshing and motivated as well. Allegro by Fioco. Well, always seems like advanced piece. Still, we can work on if we can divide to the small chunks, small parts. Then always, possibly we can work on hard pieces. But just make sure we are in patient. That's good. I feel so happy for you, Jose. Nice. Lots of writing is hard, tough. I'm learning like writing like research paper. That's tough job. Because writing itself is not just write. It has typical format and required format and contents, and also it requires lots of reading, understanding of what I'm trying to explain. It's not just writing sentences. It's totally new work for me. However, I feel really mm, like scholar works are very um, yeah, difficult, but at the same time it's very rewarding. Feel good. It's just beginning of the semester though. More to come, but basically it's about the musicology. This course is about musicology, but lots of historical aspect and like ethnomusicology and yeah, all that branch like psychology, physiology, like connected to all that branch and field. Musicology is, well, it's relatively, it's not that organized historically. So try to understand musicology in historical aspects perspective is quite demanding. But also it helps lots of understanding about performance as well, because before, if I perform and play the piece, just just very, depending on my feeling, my mood, and just my own personal perspective of composers, with this study, I can approach more historically, and then also like totally different perspective, which is very systematic, could be. So give lots of potential to on different interpretation, and also it open up how I explain the musical, very superficial and abstract. How, who can explain like canvas artwork perfectly in our language? It's basically impossible, right? But the way we try really opens up musical interpretation and communication between people, others, personally and also scholarly. Yeah, so before, like, why should I learn musicology? Why? It's so hard, so difficult, and I don't want to read all this, just lots of research papers. Why should I read these articles, these books? I can understand, because it's more intuitive, and then it's about, very, it could be very personal, it could be very subjective, not objective, but using objective materials, music can be more open and with more deeply understanding. It gives lots of opportunity for new interpretation and more clear. It's kind of like almost just like surface about the music, then I can go deep inside of the music, give more different perspective, definitely give more detailed and specific frame of it. In our world, if it's no rule, no frame, our life would be just chaos, right? So musicology, especially scholar work of musicology, can give us more like um mm, how can I say? Yeah, so rule, well, I was like teenager before. I was against of like rules, like, no, I don't want to follow it, like it's too much, it's too just like unified. Why should I uniform? I want to respect more diversity, but after I kind of, well, it's just start beginning of the study, so I'm not good at it, I'm not knowing very well. But at this point I kind of open up my mind, oh, actually rule frame give lots of freedom actually, and we feel safe in it. Okay, let me just talk with you a little bit. I was talking too long. Hi, Brooke. I'm good. I was just talking about the musicology very enthusiastically. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm trying to develop and widen my thoughts, musical thoughts. Hopefully, we can um, exchange more ideas here on YouTube channel too. If I can share good things with you all, that will be great too. It's gonna be so fun. Well, at the beginning, well, we kind of like don't like. Well, some people like scholar stuff, but lots of people doesn't like don't like it. But that can be very exciting too. And also, who's not classical music expert, they can change their mind too. Musicology, classical music is not just, it's not like for only minor people. It's not like, or like small group of people. It's not just specialized for specific group of people. It's for everyone. And my goal is always in teaching, in everything. I really like to convey some difficult concept through easy explanation, easy words. I love to do it. So, yeah, this semester at the end of this course, I would find lots of, maybe like, stereotype, as a stereotype, difficult concept of music and musicology. I can find an easy way to explain, easy explanation and easy understanding. Violin languages is better. Thank you. Right, Jose. These days, I'm like changing my mind about rules and frames. They are not bad actually. If they are getting old and the circumstance around frame and rules is getting changed, but like rules and frame is just stay there as with problems, ignoring all the problems and issues, then that could be problematic. But rule and frame itself, people made it in history to make things easier, right? Isn't it aim for that actually? Purpose? Oh, really? You enjoy scholarly investigation. That's great. I think I should have been the one who really, really do that in the scholar investigation job. But before, my priority is like, oh, building technique, like play better. Then now I ask to myself how I can play better. Then yes, I gotta do this, I gotta study this. Right, I agree, Jose. The depends on intention of the ones who create the rules and frames. Yeah. It's so funny. It can be so political too. The beginning was, yes, someone has a very good will, good purpose to do that. But also at the same time, when that rule and frame came out to more like other people, it could be transformed in any ways. And it's really interesting to see how those are making their own rules and then they can be changed, and that means it can be good, it can be bad, and also both. Oh, you're a composer. May I ask where you're living, which country you're living? You know what, if I have talent, I want to be the composer too. It's such a great work. Created creates the sound, creates the thoughts, everything, like reflection, of course, reflection on yourself, everything through oral methods. It's just amazing. Oh, okay. You're in US, huh? Right. And when we focus on ourselves, we found also human being is very social. And historically it's been transformed, changed, and then we don't really know, but we are kind of product of our ancestors. I don't know if it's good. I hope it's not bad to say that, but anyway, we are living in this country, in this generation, decide how we are. It's not only us, our identity can be decided, also changeable by surrounded circumstances. That's why our parents and myself is different. Even like age gap, we sometimes talk about like age gap or generation, gap between generation, all that stuff. So history was always like, oh, very difficult and just like boring subject to me, to be honest. I'm just telling you my preference. But now totally I just changed my thoughts very, very much. I'm very open-minded about history. It's just like reflection on ourselves means this could be historical, could be political, could be anything. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm very excited about this course, even though it's very demanding. I'm trying my best. And then, if there are some really interesting thoughts, I will share with all of you. And um, yeah, and the musicology, earlier I said about like connected to psychology, physiology, like sociology, everything, but also at the same time gender and sexuality. And also there are movement who's against to musical canon, which is, we call it tradition, um, like traditional convention, I guess. So all that different kind of thoughts, movement, and research really, really inspires me a lot. And I'm happy that you like to discuss about that with me as well. Thank you so much. How can I call your nickname? Sorry, I just can realize, I just can see second Chinese character. Hi, Alien. I see you're in France. I know it's a totally different time zone, right? All right. So actually, I gotta go to class right now. Yeah, I will take that class, and yeah, promise I will share more interesting idea with you if you like. Yes, I speak Korean. I'm originally from Korea, so I I feel comfortable with Korean than English. Ah, Canada. That's cool. When do you fly? When do you fly? Is that right grammar? When is your flight? Is that right? I don't know. Sorry, I'm just second, English is my second language. Ah, now I see the last Chinese character means yeah, ability. Yeah, I remember. I learned Chinese characters when I was younger, but now I forget. Oh, so are you in Canada? 3 hours apart from California here. Thank you, Jose. Yeah, good to chat with you. Hopefully, we can catch up again soon. I'll try to come again, but I cannot promise this time. Sorry. I felt very burdened after class, like assignments and the reading materials. Like, okay, I have to read this right now. And okay, tomorrow, this time, okay, I have time, like 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes focus. I was like that whole week. Okay, I gotta really, really leave right now. So good to see you all. Thank you. Your name is Lucky, huh? Luck. Oh, thank you. You know the Korean. Okay, let's catch up more later. Please come by here this live stream. Say hi to me. Okay, talk to you later more. Bye bye. Thank you so much.